I'm going to put the supports for the back of the chair on now. Make sure you're in face select mode. Select this face, hold down shift and select this face. It's E to extrude. I'm automatically getting the Z constraint which I want. I'm going to type in a numeric value 6 and enter. Okay, pan down, shift the middle mouse button. Because we've got the subdivision modifier on, we get these wonderful curves. To square things up, it's back to loop, cut and slide. Click, slide. Have a look here. Is it negative? It is. So I'm hitting on the keyboard minus 0.95 and enter. Loop, cut and slide. Click, slide up. It is negative again. Minus 0.9 at the top and enter. Loop, cut and slide. I'm putting another loop cut in. Click, slide. Is it negative? It is. Minus 0.4 and enter. Repeat that for the other side. Click, slide. Minus 0.95, minus 0.95, enter. Loop, cut and slide. Click, slide. Minus 0.9, enter. Loop, cut and slide. Click, slide. Minus 0.4 and enter. Make sure you're in edge select mode. Select this edge here, and I'm going to use Subdivide, and I want to change the number of cuts to 2, and select this edge here and repeat Subdivide, number of cuts 2, and repeat that for the other support. Select this edge, Subdivide, 2 cuts, Subdivide, 2 cuts. Now we have go into face select. We've created a face. We can extrude, E to extrude. It's automatically doing Y, X, sorry, which is what we want. And I'm going to type in a numeric value 2 and enter. And I'll repeat that for the other side. Select the face, E to extrude, and type in 2 and enter. To square things off, it's back to loop, cut and slide. Click, slide, look if it's negative, it's not. 0.95 and enter. Loop, cut and slide. Slide. Now it is negative, but I'm going to press -1. I'm going to go right to the end and enter. Loop, cut and slide. Is that negative? No, so it's 0.95 and enter. Loop, cut and slide. Click, slide. Is it negative? It is. -1 right to the end and enter. Up to now I've tried to stick to the box model way of doing things, loop cuts and extruding. Now the back of the chair is tricky, and I'm going to get my hands dirty with some mesh modeling. I'm going to take the 3D widget off and zoom in a little bit and go into vertex select mode, and I'm going to 4 vertices at a time. I'm going to select and make faces. I'm holding down shift, 4 vertices selected, mesh, faces, make edge face. Okay, click 1 vertex, hold down shift, select another 3, mesh, faces, make edge face. Where are we going? Select a vertex, shift, select another 3, mesh, faces, make edge face, and finally select a vertex, hold down shift, select another 3 vertices, mesh faces, make edge face. The next thing I'm going to do is curve the backrest, and to do that I need to select the central vertices. So I'm going to press B to select and drag and select all the central vertices. Next I want to grab the vertices and move them back in the Y direction. So but to curve the back of the chair I must make sure that proportional editing is on, and if I want a nice curved background I need to set it to smooth. So now I'm going to press G to grab and Y for the Y direction. I want to move the support post back as well, so as I curve the back of the chair, if I wheel the mouse button, how much it affects the back supports will go about there. The final procedure I want to do on the backrest is to slightly splay the support posts, and it's the same procedure as for the legs. Select face, go into face select mode, select the top of the post, hold down shift, select the other one. Now this button, manipulate object centers only. When I scale I don't want to make the posts, top of the post bigger, so I click this button. This is on individual origins. I want to scale about the medium point the normal default way. Now I don't want to put the mouse cursor where the medium point is because the scaling will be difficult to control, so come away from the medium point, press S to scale. You want to increase, splay the posts, get it to about where you want it, then wheel the mouse to decide how much of the proportional editing you want, about there, click, and you're done. Go into object mode, and there's the back of the chair. There's some joins there, I'm afraid. Hopefully when you add a texture they won't be seen, but besides that you've got a nice back to the chair. How do we shape the seat to make it more comfortable? Well, we go back into edit mode, select the central face of the seat. Now I'm going to E to extrude, followed by S to scale, but when I scale I don't want proportional editing on, so I'm going to disable that. So now I'm going to press E to extrude. We can have the dome going up, but obviously you want the dome going down, and then I'm going to come away from the center and press S to scale and just shrink it in a bit. And if I drop back into object mode, we have now finished the chair and we've got a shaped seat to make it more comfortable to sit in. That is the chair finished. We've got our modifier here. We can still alter it, reduce the number of subdivisions or increase it. We can even delete the modifier and we get a nice chunky chair from our original cube. You might prefer that, and we can re-add the modifier and we've got a nice smooth curvy chair. Now if you click this button apply, the effect of the modifier is made permanent and your mesh is permanently like that. don't do that until you've saved first and then save as a different name. Okay, that's the end of the tutorial. I'll put the finished file and files at various stages of completion onto my website, freemovies.co.uk, at the Blender channel there. Thanks for watching and goodbye.